Alright guys, welcome back to another video of Can I Draw You? Guys, I'm so excited about this session right here. Today I'm gonna interview a really good friend of mine. Me I tell her he's a legend in the business. You know what I mean? And I'm so excited about this portrait that I'm about to do and the interview that is gonna go down. Listen, this man is a real showmaker, a radical brother, you know what I mean? He's not all that he's walking on stick, you understand, but the knowledge that he has, we want to know, you understand? So I want you guys to stay tuned and just follow this, you understand? He's also a YouTuber. He is the founder of Jamaica Good Life, you understand guys? And a link would be in the description box so you guys can follow his channel and see what it do as well. And just stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, it's the most important thing right here, and like the video. Type in the comment section guys, let me know what you think about what we're doing here. Just tell me your thoughts, you understand, and just follow the thing. Make we draw, now go meet him right here. Tell us who you are, give us some information, what's your name, and what are you doing now? Like, explain who you are to us.
So it's a pleasure, Tyrone. Yeah. This is Tyrone's studio.
Yeah.
Can I draw you? So I'm Rondie Pottinger, founder of Jamaica Good Life. Previously it was SaveJamaica.com. Kind of like preserving Jamaica culture. We focused on filming herbal information. I did a lot of photography in the past from 2005. So it's been about 15-20 years on and off, capturing Jamaica heritage and culture to preserve it in a digital platform for the next generation. We know that culture identifies people. If you save the culture, you pretty much save the people, and that's what the mission has been. And now we're at 2021.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me on your program.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
It's a real blessing. Yeah, it's a privilege. But you know guys, I met Rondie here in Mandeville. I was actually going home when I met him, and I tell you, the conversation just started. It's like two artists link up and meet up, and you know, so the energy just right. And Rondie actually gave me an interview on the spot right there, uncut and edited. So I tell you, and he said, I wanted to prove what we actually do on our program, so I'm here today and we're gonna prove it. So you mind telling the viewers like where you're from, where you're born, how was life growing up, where did you grow up?
Alright, I'm from Manchester, Norway, Manchester, a place called, Norway. So when them hear Norway, them think about Europe, but Norway, Manchester near Craighead. I left from there, went to St. Mary, grew up in Scottsdale, Maroon Town, Portland, Maroon Town, St. Catherine, Charlemont, a little bit of St. Anne's, some travel to Jamaica, Clarendon, Thompson Town. So I know Jamaica very well and love Jamaica. And because of my travel through the mountains and stuff, I lived in Spanish Town, lived in Kingston. So most of my boss said them come from all over Jamaica, so I'm a country boy.
Yeah. And did you travel overseas? What like growing up, did you do any traveling overseas? If you have, what was that experience like?
At age 14 I left for the States, right? And 14, went to high school in Brooklyn, New York. Wingate High School. 21, college, University of Rochester. Worked in finance, production. After that, advertising for 8 years. So about 15 years of production, designing, developing websites for Fortune 100 companies like the Merrill Lynch. So at one point, I had my business at age 23. 90 Park Avenue at age 23. So after college, I was pretty much on my own, building my own company. And then from there, worked in advertising. So I have over 31 years in the US. And at about age 28, I started I came back to Jamaica, started photography, the mission to upload my culture the way I knew it, the experience from my grandmother. So the experience in New York City, I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah, New York.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. Yes, sir.
So what's your experience like growing up in America as a black man, as a young black male? What was it like though? Because we're living in a different world, like at the 21st century, and we know there's a lot of hates and racism against our people. So you can tell us, what was it like for you? What was your experience? Because I know in New York, only black people, but you must experience something there that really stand out. What was it like?
Well, one thing I learned about the world, your brain overcomes your color. I went to college, I was one of the smartest consultants in college. So even the white youth ended up enough props for me. I realized the brain really had one more edge of respect you would gain, so I would develop my mind. But living in the States, even in New York, you have to come to an identity. The racism was definitely and still is there. I was the first one who had a Rasta man worked in Maryland, one of my brethren. I've trained a lot of young black youths to get job in corporate. So the racism growing up was very strong, especially in New York. You don't see many black men as CEOs or in certain positions. Even when I was working in advertising, it took me 6 years just to become an assistant manager. And when I became a manager, people would pass my desk, go looking for the white guy. And then them realize I'm the manager. So so we have to understand that we're not really there yet. And it's a world that is challenging. Give thanks to Jamaica, give thanks to Marcus, give thanks to our forefathers who fought for a certain position, and the fight continues. So racism in America, definitely as a teenager, you experience it in college, you experience it on the subways, you experience it all in corporate especially, and it's still there.
Still there.
Very much so.
My. So that's and it's so real, because I know you're an activist for me. I say you're an activist, an artistic activist, a person of the community. You understand? So in terms of what you're doing now with your program, I must say that's a big impact. Now tell me about the experience you have doing the Jamaica Good Life now, right? I saw some of your interviews with like persons like Sharon or Gaza. Now, what are the impacts you're seeing or the effects you're seeing having on the youths? Because I know, based on the history of their lives, a gangster thing. But from me see you do some of them interview here, and I mean, me see the youth them make a change. Like, I want you to tell us, like, what are you seeing? What are some of the major changes and the major impact? You can even start with Gaza.
Jamaica Good Life started from SaveJamaica.com 2005. A youth in Trenchtown got a scholarship from a program Spotlight on Trenchtown. You'll see that video. Some get a soccer scholarship from Trenchtown. So we have been working with the youths from 2005.
Yeah.
Most of my photography was sold in Trenchtown to raise money over the years for Trenchtown. So Jamaica Good Life, which was SaveJamaica.com, has been inspiring ghetto youth for a long time.
Yeah.
You say, so then fast forward to 2019, 2020, you talk about different people now. They saw my positivity. We know that positivity is something that discussed a lot in Jamaica. And when the people come around me, it's a vibrant energy of love and positivity. It's just a positive energy. Because my spiritual growth is exponential from watching 600 videos, from going to Africa, from running around with some major teachers when we talk about giants, men who have them names, street name after them in Africa. These are my friends. You see what I'm saying? So we run against some serious giants. So them depart on me a level of growth and appear elders. So my journey even with SaveJamaica.com has been just focused on the elders. So they gave to me their spirituality. So my spirituality was advanced because of the people the elders when they interview and learn from them. So doing the Jamaica Good Life project and SaveJamaica.com, the elders who reinforce the positivity in me, me start live it. And the Rastaman them will heal me from the stress of New York City, me start live it. You see, and the good Christians them. So we had to create a program of positivity because in advertising we learned that you can brand anything you touch through media. So working at 8 years in advertising, getting CEO sitting beside me and presidents, working on $50 million deals, and I'm the lead. They depend on me. We're working side by side with big CEOs.
You mentioned you know that the brains, you were smart. So
yes, man.
You realize that you got a God-given gift, which is
the brain.
Your brain.
The maths is maths class. Them never used to check my homework in the work class. The teacher would say, "Oh, no need to be like Rondie." Because coming out of the country and as a poor boy, man couldn't even read too good well enough. So I have to develop the animal instinct for process thing and way. So my brain develop a different way. Because I have to survive by instinct, not by knowledge. You see me? So when I reach high school, I just
you pick out God.
The country boy brain just kick off. You see me? So then from there now, I realized I had a brain. So I said, if me can build my company at age 23, 28 and have clients like Merrill Lynch and I make this kind of money and I can build and believe in myself and teach myself and build inner city youths, then me can do something for Jamaica. So then I said I go to SaveJamaica.com. My brother gave me his credit card. I started photography. The main goal was to teach inner city youths how to make money through digital media because I'm well versed in technology. So I knew that YouTube was coming. I knew that this world was going to be here. So I started to capture the content because I was way ahead of people around me. So I knew that the inner city youths, if I could reach out and teach them and lend them my positivity, we know I could empower them. So here we are now. When we buck man like Gaza, which I'm a countryman. Man, everything, and we know farming we deal with growing up. I know say when we see man like Gaza and Jason and you're gonna see Bolton next. So we can change the country if we redirect them energy. And I think media depicted such a negativity on our culture or don't even show us ourselves. When we are look away, I watch foreign TV, foreign upon TV, we don't have no film, we don't have no love story. So I said, where were we? So I'm gonna leave my job at Bank of America, pick up my camera, tell my brother give me the credit card and start Save Jamaica and start preserving the culture. Because I create a slogan and say, if we see ourselves, we love ourselves. So how many years we haven't been seeing ourselves on television? So now, what images are we seeing ourselves with and what are they depicting across the continent? So the artists that are in Jamaica, most of the time they might depict a negative, violent image of Jamaica. So it's a struggle to depict a positive image of our culture. So I'm saying, you know what? Stick with the elders, stick with the herbal information, stick with the stories, stick with the real fundamental, the foundation of what Jamaica culture is, other than just reggae music and weed and Bob Marley. Jamaica is bigger than Bob Marley.
But in terms of what we have out here, we have so many. And the best natural resource is human resource. And if we invest in human resource, then we should have a more structural economy. You understand? Than just saying investors from overseas, investing in ourselves. Because I was having a discussion with somebody recently, and I was saying that the best thing you can do is invest in the people because we have so many talents and gifts and business ideas. You understand? But the little man now get it. You understand? But if we create avenue for people to have a voice, then it's better for us. Now, what I realized was, I always ask this question on the program: how was art for you growing up? How much art did you practice? So I want to know that because you know say me is a art, me love art and I want to know as a big man like how was it at the time versus now?
Well, age 14, art was never a part of my life. Growing up in Jamaica, my art was inventing toys and inventing things. You know, you're poor, so basically there's no resource, so you have to.
So what kind of toys?
Your gig, your truck, fix your bicycle, one wheel to Linstead. Man did creative with the slingshot, pick mango from the stem. My art was life. Me didn't realize that my art is life. So then when I went to University of Rochester, I noticed I went to computer science and then we start page maker, Mac paint. And I said, but wait, this is fun. And then I stop the class and start do more design. I said, I'm good at this. And I taught myself how to design. And that's when my art career started as far as working in finance. But
growing up, I for you was in making stuff. It wasn't a case where you get a book and you just draw. Because it even passed on to us, you know, for my generation, they taught us how to make gig, how to design kite. And it I didn't realize it, you know, but until I went to university I realized that we were using patterns in the kite making, because making the kite we have to design it, and that was a great element of art right there. But we're just making it for fun, and intrinsically we're designers. You get what I'm saying? We have to make the gig, everything as I mentioned. Now, so when you used to get beaten in a little.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Jamaica.
Brother, remember I said I used to climb tree, I broke my hand in Portland. And Mama said, look, if you climb another tree, Mama used to put it on, you know? If you get the smallest orange and you throw it over the mango tree, a whipping Portland, if you smoke the cigarette butt from the man, they will drop it, and 300 people saw up in that church to pray for you. So at a young age I became a saint. After 300 women stand up in the church to pray for me couldn't do wrong after that. Trouble, gun, violence? No, man, a saint from man get prayed for in a church. A man grew up in a church at St. Mary. So whipping was just from, you know, miserable, you know, as I get the little orange and the smallest one. My brother thirst and make up himself, you know? So Mommy put it on power.
That was the only time you get a couple slaps.
Yeah, man. Daddy slapped me one time when I never come from a dinner, and one big slap on my leg, and I said, brother, father was a police. So when him licked me, I said, yes, father that. Once, and I'm like, but the greatest thing him teach me was whatever you do to the best of your ability. And that's one of the cornerstones.
Repeat, relax. And then you hear that people, I want to know listen that. Repeat that part there for me. What your father tell you?
My father, he never in life much. But when he was, so I said, Daddy, why you smoke? He said, boy, when you grow up, you'll understand. But one thing he told me in Charlemont, he said,
do it,
when whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability. And you know, a father to a son is a special relationship. So that stuck with me throughout my whole life. That was it. And then my mother worked so hard in everything she did. My goal was to outdo my mother. And I couldn't outdo her because, you know, she just... You know, when you try to be greater than your mother, you just can't do it. That's what made me who me is, because I try to outdo mama. And you just... can't outdo mama. So that's what made me so focused, because I see my mother no play with it. My mother grow militantly. If we go out and we fall off a tree, I will get a cut. You get beaten for get cut. She protect the prince them. You see me? We eat healthy and she protect we. And like she govern we a certain way, so we grow up militant. Because my mother no play. You see me? So up till this day, I owe all of my success and everything to my mother. And my father would tell me, say, whatever you do, brother, best of your ability. My cooking skills, ironing, everything. Mama and daddy was the calmest brother. So I get my calmness from my father, my militancy from my mother. You see me, so me consider myself a positive, militant human being. When me use the word positive dictator, a person said don't use that. But me use that because at them time, yeah, you have to be a positive. You have to force positivity upon people because you know the world set already.
More for all the pose it right this here. Right, don't move it, right pose it there. Don't move it up. So you can just make me get some of the details. Because I get a good angle, kind of slant a little bit too, right? This here. But look for me, yeah. I get a nice little. As me when I did the chat tonight, I think I enjoy it. Yeah, catch you man.
Good program, brother.
Yeah, man. Catch you more for this. I think I'm just catch a little something like ears right this. I get a sneak peek before me. So, but it's a real thing because I realize is my father played an integral role in my life because he saw the talent that I have and decided that I'm gonna send him to art school. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna invest in it because I'm a first son, because I'm the first one for my father. We have two of us, two boys, and the first one for both parents as well. But my father was one of those. I think for my mother, I think I get the spirit of determination. So mother is not a woman where give up. You understand? She will never give up. Never give up. My mother. And I realized that with me, that when it come on to giving up, you know what I mean? I find said she was a go-getter and we get that energy there from her. So as I mentioned, parents, we know say, and I grew up with grandparents by the way, but my mother and father grew up with me, but my grandparents was one of the cornerstone for me. Them actually take care of me. So that was really where the nurturing coming. But when you talk about example, you talk about mama and papa. Everybody just did it, auntie and everybody we grew up with. You know what I mean? You call it say, I grew up as a saint, but you know the right from the wrong. You get me? I say, and the principle and thing. Carry out goat that bush and goat bush and learn how to farm, learn how to plant stuff. So we learned a lot of that planting activity right there. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things. But in terms of children, how many children you have?
I have one daughter, Anais. She's 14 today. Today her birthday. And she's my angel. You know, she met me live today, because you know little girls make you men. Yeah. And she met me a real man, you know. If I never for her, you know, probably more activism, some kind of easy with the activism and the militancy, because you know, daughter love kind of soften up a little bit. So Anais is my heart and soul, just one.
Just one.
Because to fight the war, you can't have more than one. Oh. The war for me is 50% of my life. You know, African people need help, and since I grew up military strong, we can hold on Jamaica and Africa and, you know, hold it down.
Yeah, for real, man. That's very important, and like me tell you from morning, me tell you from day one, love what you do, and when Gaza did tell me about the war program, I say, yo, I have to make this Jamaica Good Life, brother, you know what I mean? And see, if father set it up away, so we link up, you know what I mean? And I always say I love what I do, so I decided to say, yo, I have to talk to you, so the positive vibe, man, and the vibration, one, you know what I mean? And I tell you, a brother who really inspire me to, the man called Late Douglas. You know what I mean? Big up yourself in a Leighton. If you ever watch that program, I have to say a big up to Leighton. Because he realized that, yo, we have the talent. And he always I tell him about myself, so I know myself and my worth and them stuff there. You know what I mean? So it was a case like that, so I decided to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to you, man, and it's me positive vibes that I come with. And that was a real stepping stone for me. The late, you know what I mean, in terms of doing art and believing in what I have in terms of my skill and the whole thing, right? Yeah, man. But in terms of parables and them stuff there, you're familiar with parables because as you say, you did grow up in New York, but like what are some terms that you used to use while you growing up?
Well, normally the internal for me, I'm an inner stander throughout my life. I had to dig deep from the country, hanging out with the dogs. So me create my own poetry. As an artist, I'm a poet. So I used to create my own slogans to motivate me. Like DESK, D-E-S-K, discipline, exercise, equals study. Something like that.
Repeat that again. Repeat
DESK.
that. What it mean?
Discipline, exercise, study, equal knowledge.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
So if you discipline and you exercise and you study, D-E-S-K, you get the knowledge.
Yeah.
So I use desk, that word there. Another one when I was trading the stock market, I created another formula called P of Tech. I used to use different acronyms to define certain stocks in order for the stock to perform. And one of my biggest slogans I create is called the impossible is the dream. You see, when you have a dream, it's everyone think it's impossible. So when I say see if Jamaica.com, I'm saying, man, you're mad.
Yeah.
The impossible is the dream.
Yeah.
And the dream where you have now, everyone think it's impossible. So that's what carried me through. I never really looked to books for guidance and icons. I was kind of like a self-seeker, the power from within. And I focus on the power from within to find the strength of my ancestors within my blood. So I would even take pictures of myself and study myself and record myself for years and go back to those words and poetry and see how they all talk to me. And when we read the poetry or me write, I say, okay, I know me write this, so they all. So then that is what gave me the force. And my poetry was the word that built me.
Yeah.
So the internal 36 years of my life, me internalized.
Yeah.
And then I wrote from that internal and wisdom came from that. So whatever was external, I meet it later in life and realized that what was inside of me was already outside in regular books. So I knew that there was a synergy. So my experience in my life was an internal quest. Because being young and couldn't read when I was younger, among the animals in the farm and nature was my most important teacher. So as a Jamaican, the Jamaicans know that we are who we are because of our country, land, wood and water. Nature, especially countrymen, them have a certain wisdom from the trees. So that's where we get more of my wisdom from, you know what I'm saying?
Really, man. I understand definitely the way I say it. Definitely. And you hear that, people, you know what I mean? I tell you, it's a versatile brother in the normal, you know what I mean? So, once not just continue listening to him as you go on. So, kind of, right, look a bit more over. Alright. Y'all give me a smile?
Yeah, man.
Alright, you have to give me that smile. Let's say, yeah, I'm going to take out back some of this. So, give me some of that smile. See?
Okay.
Alright. Because the smile is important, you know?
Yeah, man.
I
must say a positive dictator.
I take this, I go right this and change the direction. Change the direction that I go.
The first time somebody had drawn me,
For real? You say this is not normal. I tell you what. That's see him, so the 91-year-old lady make me know and I say,
Mhm.
first year I get this. Wait, man, give me a little smile when I see.
Yeah, man, love.
Right, that's a one, and see the passion
Mm.
in your eyes, you know what I mean? See that you're really passionate about what you are doing. You know what I mean? It's not a pretend thing. You're really passionate, so that's a part of your whole identity, don't you?
Yeah, man, life is beautiful, you know. Extremely beautiful no matter the circumstances. That's why we can do Jamaica Good Life. You see me? So, it's not all militants all the time. We're just militants in a world where no love us more than, you know. So just to keep the positive smile, you even have to be militant just to keep smiling. You see me? Because it's not easy to smile around people with more time when they have no smile and them really, you know, them need money and car and big house for smile. So if we just tread through life and keep the happiness without anything, that is the challenge for me among human beings. If we keep that positive without material things.
Keep it positive.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jesus is saying, and like we have seen what an eternal life.
Yes, sir.
Eternal life will come from the Father, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fathers of all fathers. From within a man.
Them have to talk about that.
Yeah, man. We get things that smile. You can smile, you know, with your lip closed, you know.
Oh, okay,
you can
alright.
smile with your lip closed because we know you have a talk and you can only write this up. I see it there. I say them right there. You see a militant but you have a smile same way.
Yeah, man. You have to be cool.
Yeah. You have a smile on your face no matter what done.
I mean, your heart no heavy, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a heavy warrior. You don't have to be a upset or vexed warrior, you know.
For real. Definitely. That's the leave of it that come like it's a poem in itself. It's a chant, the words and they say internal drive from within, you know what I mean? We have a ton load of pencil in there for I kind of give me a straight and only right and turn I write this. That's how we argues.
Oh, wow. Look like a space creature.
Yeah.
Wow.
You feel a beard going, man.
Man, it look like somebody grew the beard just for this.
Yeah, tell you.
Wow. Like, give thanks, you know, for the time. Sometimes you focus on so many people, you don't focus on your image. You know, another artist recognizes, so I'm gonna give thanks.
So with that, you see the thing is, you know, you see when drawing is a transformation. So when people see the steps and they say, no man, the step to reach to the specific point, it takes transformation. So he's even right in front of them and see a thing transform in front of you. I say, no sir, this could have been. So I say, no.
So the fans them can just hang this on them wall.
Of course. Definitely. Definitely, man. As I said before, drawing for me is, I was telling you while I was getting here, is a way of life. It's how I feel, it's how it makes me feel. Yeah, as I was saying, that drawing for me is, it's a way of life and how it makes me feel as an individual. You understand? So, and the program basically inspires a lot of people, and the inspiration out of this is the greatest value that I can give back. You know what I mean? Inspiration and people seeing, because as I said before, many Jamaicans right now, they don't really value art because they don't know about it as how they should. Only thing them probably know is some of the paintings them will like hang up in the Chinese store, or if them go buy one cheap painting. You know what I mean? But in terms of them really valuing it, it's and as a result of that, you have a whole heap of starving artists in the country. A whole heap of starving artists, I tell you. Starving.
You know a lot of them.
Yeah, a whole heap of people. A whole heap of people right now who have the gift, but them not have the revenue, them not get no passive income from it. I tell you, it's a little treacherous, but it's what it is, isn't it? But this program is designed to really uplift people, you know what I mean? Really made to uplift. So at the end of the day, he or she can really get something from this whole experience here. Especially people who want to know. You know what I mean? Really want to know about what we're doing as artists. I mean, so give thanks all the way, man. Give thanks all the way for you for really participating.
Give thanks.
In an experience like this. All the way, man. I tell you much respect. As an elder, yeah, man, I really appreciate it. And people, some interviews, you know, I tell you, is some of them, we just want to be authentic as possible. You know what I mean? We don't want, it's not just only a program where you guys, you know what I mean, entertain, but it's real people. And Rondie is one of them. It's a real man.
Yeah.
And it takes a real person to get up and run an initiative. Like Jamaica Good Life here. It's a real initiative then.
Yeah, man.
As, like, I thought you were telling me about something that you say you sponsor people and stuff. Tell us about that sponsorship, like you get donation for people.
Oh yeah, we started 2 years ago. I came to Jamaica in Negro and say I laid a pork cat, Pokey. That's where we started. First episode of Jamaica Good Life, a boy in need. Episode 1. Remember, so we go as far as 700 episodes, deleted some videos, went back to 5, 6 because personalities change. We have to delete people, you know. First episode, a boy in need. A woman from Bermuda, Miss Hippolyte, came to Jamaica, brought stuff for that mother, Miss Pansy, and the son, and sponsored that youth $50 every month. She said, from now till then, take care of the youth. First episode, and then the second episode now we changed Pokey Cat Wheel. We won money for $250.
Yeah.
Changed. So right from the back, episode 2, where I spend money on people. Yeah. Pokey get famous all over the world. People support her. Yeah. Different episode now, get a driver's license for a farmer. Bring them the elders, them get a driver's license for a farmer. Then put another farmer. Another episode with Nadine. The fans them help Nadine build our chicken coop. Another episode, Patrick get a donkey from Dan Dan. Yeah. Then another lady link up with Patrick. Patrick now have 2 cow and 8 pig. What? You see what I say? Another episode now, start working with Kino and go through Seaview, get a soccer ball for a girl, and people get haircut for the youth, them not Seaview, working with Kino. So Kino, and maybe expose Seaview as a positive place.
Yeah.
Now we are working on a lady hearing aid. We just raised over 2,500 for an elder 95-year-old hearing aid. Along the way, a lot of people connect with people and send money to people directly. Mas Vincent, 82, people send money directly. Some people may just connect with people, give out them number, and people just support them.
Yeah.
Aliyah help with Nadine Chicken Coop. So we help micro business with women, promote local businesses. For the amount of things we've done, the amount of business we put on the map across the globe, make people global, have people renting people Airbnb with connection, get work for man we do construction and build furniture.
Yeah.
So now we're promoting plumbers, electrician, window people. We created a trust relationship. People came from the States and stay with people for free.
Yeah.
You see me? People went to the mountains and cry and release them negativity. This program inspire over 10,000 people come back home in Jamaica. Man come back and cry. We have people who watch the program in the hospital who call me and say, Rondie, after surgery, they might ask for them iPad for watch Jamaica Good Life. The positive energy what we deliver to the world, the scenery of the country, the nostalgic effect what people receive in the UK, and the feeling of the landscape and the love and the laughter for people who are sick in hospital. 300 man with herbal healing now. Man with foot get healed from in a Denham town, from Crescent Road. People will call and put onion on them foot because of Jamaica Good Life. All of the herbal information. Man will lose weight and cry in a shower from losing weight from the program. No much people lower blood pressure from Jamaica Good Life. The content is an educational network, a positivity. You know, much people make connections. We build them homes safely because of the education. So I know the program will be a multifaceted. So for people understand what they are trying to do, we are trying to create safety among people. We are trying to make people come back home. We are trying to upload herbal remedies and stuff for them get. We are trying to make people live healthy. We are transcend the happiness from Jamaica to abroad. So when you're in the cold, in the office desk, there are people who watch this program and will miss Jamaica 50 years, them can't come back. You have people with no papers and there's Jamaica Good Life every day. Them say, Rondie, we get up in the morning and there's Jamaica Good Life. People learn how to farm and fell in love with farming again from all the farmers and the program. Farmers will plant tree or return in resident house, but we couldn't get it done for 2 years. So the program has so much it's such a multifaceted program and it impacts people in so many different ways. It cannot be quantified. On top of that, other channels spread out of Jamaica Good Life, where I do good for the rest of Jamaica. So when people think say you can't be a little Marcus Garvey or a little Paul Bogle, I say, watch we. Me never say me.
Yeah.
And then you have other people now like the good deportee.
Yeah.
You have deportees who come and watch the program and say, you know what, I'm going to help people.
Yeah.
So it's like, for things that you can, and give thanks to all the fans that were donate and kept me going, cause more time. People think say, all me do it is from my life savings me use. If you want to make a change in our world, you have to just take your money and do it. And when people see you reach a certain distance, others will come and help you.
Yeah.
People like Aliyah, Miss Bravo, Nadine, Maria D, I've called them name, the Miss Hippolyte. So it's a woman from Bermuda, Miss Hippolyte, always there with me. So if me say, this is the initiative, help this one, she did it, she do it.
Yeah.
You have some people who are dead with you no matter what name them call you, or them trying to take you out, who trying to hurt you. It's not easy, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to go to Jamaica Bad Life, protect Jamaica Good Life.
Yeah.
For real, cause Jamaica you're there now. You're not pretty down here so when even people turn against you because them think you have money. And your money you use, them don't know, them think YouTube make you know?
Yeah.
But by the grace of the all, we keep going and I tell you, brother, the journey, if I could change one thing, I probably would have more people around me to protect me physically, and I probably wouldn't help some of the people I did help, to be honest with you. But every journey is a test to make you grow, and now I'm better at survival, I'm stronger. I'm stronger than when I started, and I learned a lot. The people who went against me internally, you know, brother. People will tell us everything about Marley sing about, most of it, me actually live it. For be a leader, for be anything of any substance to the world, you're going to go through what Marcus go through. For your own people. So I'm find out about growth and leadership is about really recognizing that when everybody feel you around you, and you, Bob Marley said, now we're going to know who the real revolutionaries are when them the Zimbabwe on stage, and when them fire the smoke bomb, them everybody run and them have to still carry it on. You understand what it is when man call your names and try to lower your standard and destroy your character because them couldn't destroy you physically. You understand what it is to be a leader. Leadership, I learned along the journey, wasn't a success. It was not what you accomplished, but is actually withstanding the destructive energy. That is what makes a leader. When you can stand up
Resilient.
and continue, no matter what. You know, after this sickness, I was sick multiple times on this journey. I left Jamaica 3 seasons, go up on the plane without my bags. I just knapsack, sick out.
Yeah.
You don't know what people with your food or what happened to you are sick out.
Sick.
From ticks, from grass lice, from sleep on floor. But because I'm a, you know, if you do Jamaica Good Life, for me personally, it was a hard life. You see me, but you see the smile I saw? It keep me true because when people see the program, them say, big belly man, dirty craven man, just I walk around and eat people food, and them don't know say I may pay for everything.
Yeah.
So when you look on YouTube and nobody can come on YouTube and say nothing about me because they know the righteousness is there. So if a man says something, him know say, Rondie will just appear, right? I forgot me I go find you.
Yeah.
Cause wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
You can't go say nothing about me because you know so we have everything log.
Yeah.
So when me realize, you know, in a life, when it's good, everybody around. When them start talk bad about you and start destroy your character, you see the man them will say them a gen and them with you. People will say, whatever I'm getting we deserve. Money, you learn how people are money. You see? So for anyone want to do anything great in their life, them have to know say the hits going to come. And it going to come sometime from your own family. So know say even your friends going to turn against you. Same to what Bob Marley I sing about say them one day will know your secrets and them one day. You see me? So if you teach any other potential leader anything, don't talk too much about your personal life. Don't tell too much people about you. You see me? You don't really have no friends but your children. Sometimes not even your family. I just you look at you with them are your real friends. Your daughter, your son, are them.
Yeah.
Confining at them. Your offspring. Don't confine in human beings around you. No matter who them is. Because only you, the one them where you come out of you understand you. You know, my daughter really right now is my only friend. And one when we trust. You see me? Yeah. And when she hurt me, we can receive that pain willingly. You see what I say? Yeah. So my daughter really in my life, are the one where really I know say I'm an anchor. And I is my strength and my human being upon this planet, where me can depend upon for always love me unconditionally. You see me I say, brother, the world is a place and the world just make you stronger. I'm gonna give thanks for everyone who come and give me the strength. You see me, big up man called Drunk Row. I have to say certain things at the interview because some people around me never falter, never shake. And I have to give thanks to them people that way. When it get hard and people start calling your names and thing. And in Jamaica, you know, to be every artist, most of the artists in Jamaica, once you're up on the spotlight and once they must see you, and once you get 100, 300,000 viewers, either you have money, either you use a guy, or use a... One thing I love about Jamaica though, when them stone you on stage with the buckle, them a test you. If you say, hey, are you a true warrior? If we lick you up on stage, you're going to still sing. And that's what I learned about Jamaica. And a weaky town. You see me?
Yeah.
Them want to hit you and them want to see if you stand up. And when them said them hit me and me stand up, them say, okay, make well left you. And that is the law of Jamaica. If you can't take the hits, you're not who you say you is. You have to take the hits. From family, from so-called friends and everybody. And that's what Bob Marley teach me. That's what Marcus teach me. Be cool, take the hits. Because them nah stop beat you. You see me? Jamaica play beat and teach. Them nah stop beat you. Them nah stop beat you up. You just have to know, say. So Jamaica teach me a lot. That's why I love it. It make me extremely strong. Big up Gaza because now we'll launch a new program. The Jamaica Good Life farmers now.
What?
So Bolton, Jason, when you see the new chapter of Jamaica Good Life with the farmers them, the young farmers them, I push out because now it's from the streets to the farm. Success from the streets to the farm. So Gaza, I'm so proud of him for come from the street and I make meet you. So the next chapter of Jamaica Good Life is going to be led by a man like Gaza, Bolton, and Jason, and other young farmers. We are going to unite at the Marcus Garvey Center in Cross Keys. We're doing it a laptop there, and they're going to teach each other how to farm and learn how to make their products and export it abroad digitally. So that's the next chapter we work on. So Gaza is a new youth. We're going to inspire the ghetto youth them to leave from the streets to the farm and how to capitalize and monetize on the Jamaica that we see for 2050 and 2030. So we have a long year plan. You know me I say.
Definitely. Gaza is always one of those gentlemen that, and when Gaza tell me say I'm married. Yeah, that Gaza, when they tell me say I'm married, I'm really proud of them. That even make me more proud of them. I say, yeah, this man, people stick Gaza and doing it. And I say, yo, you know what I mean? He's a little rebel. But he's a really cool brother. He's a family man. He love him wife, him kids. You know what I mean? And when me and the man are reason. Because, to be honest, as some art, but they are showing on the bus now, we just start talk about things. And then the man say, you know, some of the farm. And big up Garnet too, you know, because Garnet bus with the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I say, yo, how you doing? I want to say Garnet and say, yo, you know, say Gaza a farmer. I say Gaza a farmer. But the doctor is farm bus, what kind of farmer? And then him show me the interview where you run with him. Much people know Gaza, man. And then from this, me and him, I start telling him who I be, and they say him call me teacher. Because I never just that talk about it regular, and I show him spiritual insights. I show the man, say, yeah, see father up above, in love with, you know, I tell him about most time, I tell him about scriptures, and the man say, yeah, for real, and I teach, and the man say, yo, for real, and him just agree, and the man say, yo, a them thing and experience, you know what I mean? And I say, for real, he's a really good Gaza. He's a really good. So, yo, big up himself all the way. Yeah, man, big up himself all the way. And there's a African company program too. I tell you. It's a team, and I like the approach. I like how you involve him and other youth where you mentioned. Other youth you meet on the road. I like how you involve them in the thing. And you see, the best thing we can leave in Rondie is the value. The value where we can live on the planet Earth. Because the greatest man walked the earth, man. Christ walked the earth, he leave examples to the apostles. Then you see the man like Joseph Garvey come leave example, Malcolm X leave example. But we know say only deliverance is Father, you know what I mean? But as the time being, him say greater works we shall what? Do. And that is spiritual man them teach me. So them lessons them there, me I show the man and I say, yo. Man, I say, yo, him even more day change. Him speed, him feel lifted. Because him say, yo, no sir, that you are we, you know. Because him know we are experience and him know say, yo, him just connect with we. And I tell man say, yo, Let's talk we think they to Gaza. Let's talk we think
Yeah, Gaza selected and Jason and Bolton. We have to use them as an example for the next generation. Me not give up on the ghetto youth them are. Me personally can't give up on them because if we not show them a way, so me select them three there for demonstrate that they can come from the streets and change them life, have them wife and them kids. So we not left out kind of, and everyone I go through a journey, you know, life not easy for them because enough man go through a lot of pain. When me come Jamaica and deal with them youth, I realize that enough of them in pain, you know, brother. From police brutality, from family abuse, and when me come and laugh with them and bring them on a road trip, and just have fun, them I say, yo, the man yeah different. Rondie's just, I show you say, life not that serious, and every day a war. You see me, the war is inside. The war is really inside, you know, brother. Yeah, man. So, when man no grow up with father and mother and thing, and the war is inside, and Jamaica don't have much mental institution that can help with they go through certain things, not much therapy. You see me? So them go through the weed or the bad boy, and them go through the liquor. So me always I try and show them say, when you stop smoke for 6 months, come talk to me. Because you have to gain the internal herb. The internal herb, me I try to show them say. Once you get the internal herb, then you become a man. You see me? Find the internal herb and Gaza, and Bolton and Jason, them are going to lead the next generation. You know?
Definitely.
We wish for Jamaica to be better. We not really, that's why I'm not focus. We know say killing are going, we know say scamming are going, we know the negative are going. But if we focus on the positive, it will expand that. We'll have an expansion. So on YouTube, we're not really focused on the negative because if we just show the world the negative, them now come here, the returning residents now come back and build the country, them now do it. And then now we are show Africa. When I went to Africa, they must say one reggae artist I run Botswana. I said, no, I roots reggae music for around here, so I not just dance and gun and thing. So Jamaica, if you know what I'm do because Jamaica is the eye to Africa. Every Jamaican man have the responsibility to change the direction. You know, if you look on Jamaica for do business, if you look on Jamaica for build a little youth, them big up to the electrician, them 22-year-old electrician, we meet a 25-year-old farmer. You know me, I say when I see the young youth them and the young people them I push out, it make me happy. So whatever resources me have, me just say, yo, hold that. Cause it make me happy. For no say, the people them now come and just buy out the country and the local youth them still go suffer. But this new digital age find them up, you know. Them a sell them product on Instagram and I do them thing and big up to Gifted Designer, you'll see him on my show. You see me young youth them are 25 and them a do them thing. Me love to see you to find a way. Like man like you, me love to see how much of you're a teacher. You see me I say, and you're clean and you set the pace for the next generation. So I just love to see what me see Jamaica is gonna be. So I'm so hopeful. You know me I say, me know say this is gonna be an amazing country.
And the thing is, we capture life. We capture this life. This is a moment that I'll never forget. You get me? I say all of the people I'm gonna interview, the lady at Port Royal, the man at Manchester. But now forget them something here. You know what I mean? These things are going to always be with me. And my kids and stuff to come. You get me? I say? As we said before, is the value. The value system that we can offer more than what we take in payment. That is the best thing that can really offer right now. Yo, people in a stress, but if you give them something to think about, especially our people, we're in a problem. But if we can create things programs that can really, cause to be honest, you know, may I tell you, say, all of my inspiration then it come from father. Cause may I tell some students, say, you hear this, you say, education is not external, you know. Education comes from within. It comes, derived, even the term derived from a Greek word, meaning educate, from within. So it's from within oneself. But what? You need the environment that is what? Conducive for learning. Because no one is an empty vessel. You know what I mean? So we're not empty vessels, but we need the avenues, we need a platform that conducive for learning to take place. You understand? So that's basically what I believe. And Father give me inspiration, man, you know what I mean? I'm run with it. Run with it, run with it like let me hear good news. You know what I mean? Now we scripture talk about it and say yo, blessed is the feet that carry the gospel. It's good news. It's good news to me, you know. Nothing more but good news that there is a king and there is life for us. So that's my meditation idea. And may I tell you, it's not it never easy carrying out the task of being this type of person. Never easy. Never. But guess what? Strength coming from Father up above, you know what I mean? And seeing you and what you're doing, you even push me further. And even want to take the thing higher. But even want to take it higher.
Yeah.
I tell them because as I say, yo, there is so much potential. You know what I mean? And so much impact that is there. That needs to be taken higher heights. You get me what I'm saying? Higher heights. Alright, done with the drawing now. Alright,
See
people.
the people. Clothes and skirt, the man capture me in the essence. It's a blessing. See the people. We call him the dirty boy Rondie. Tyrone.
Yeah, man.
Blouse and skirt. I'm very pleased.
Yeah.
You see, you capture me in my peace and tranquility.
Yeah.
Brother, I thank you.
Yeah.
And you capture me, I talk to.
Yeah.
And you capture my busted from Portland. You don't miss it.
Nah, man, yeah, a part of your identity, man.
I'm going to put it on the screen while I look on it.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. This was, and you know, it's funny. This is the wise, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. In a state.
This is the wise, I mean. You see me?
I really like it, you know, like.
This is the wise, I mean.
Yeah.
You see me?
Show people them, man. Show them, man.
I'm going to put it on the screen. When we take a picture, it so we have it up side by side.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You see me?
Yeah.
People, you wanna have to make Tyrone draw a picture, you know. Because this is a part of me. I always take picture of me. Always I study me.
Yeah.
But from my eyes of another brother, can show you a part of you.
Yeah.
So you change me.
Yeah.
You see me? You change me into a form
Yeah.
that I can now myself be more disciplined.
Yeah.
Me can be more disciplined, more humble, be more at peace. Looking at this portrait of me.
Yeah.
You see me? I'm gonna give thanks for you for that because
Yeah.
the part of me where you show me
Yeah.
is a wiser, more still, more humble,
Yeah.
more focused. Nobody can trick me no more.
Yeah.
You can put this on a t-shirt and say, yo, I made this, you know, just stand back. The man has grown.
Yeah.
You can't really call me no name no more. You see me? You can't style me.
Yeah.
If you see what you do for me, man, yeah, mighty, I go bless you. Quantumly.
Yeah.
And the world, everybody I go draw for you, brother.
Yeah.
Everybody say, Tyrone, I need you to draw me. Now come Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Same way you join Rondie.
Yeah. There's something about a joint for me that really speaks, because one, a photograph is it look camera obscure, right, and as a lens and everything you already processed, that is processed, you know. But when it comes on to something that is being made right in front of you by these graphites, and you understand, and the hands and the eyes, because whatever I'm seeing, you know, I have to interpret. And based on I don't know, but you see, if you were talking about something else that wasn't so that deep and focus, probably you would have looked a different way. You get me I say? But my ears interpret something, and then it flows in my mind and say, you know, say, oh, I saw if you look. And automatically my hands start to put down and register what me I hear or what me I see. So as your interpretation goes, we're saying that you look more wise, and it really intrigued me.
Yeah.
It really intrigued me that you thought of it that way, and that's what you saw.
Yeah, man. I can grow in peace now.
Yeah.
I can lay down a lot of burdens that I have. This is a portal, a transitional moment for me. People who have tattoos, people who in New York City will get through, I know how them feel now. Because me never really have people who are interested in me.
Yeah.
And most of the things what I have to teach or say, we just hold it because I don't want to offend people.
Yeah.
But you're at a stage right now when the Almighty say, yo, you have to do what I'm saying you have to do. Speak.
Yeah.
Speak freely.
Yeah.
And what you do for me, I was always fearless. But this builds me to be more wise in my ways.
Yeah.
And I will be more firmer with people.
Yeah.
It just give me a strength. When now I can even move beyond mountains, you know?
Yeah. Hidden crown. As some other call it.
The hidden crown.
Hidden crown, because it does, you know what I mean, you have on a little your garment, you make sure you know decked out, you know what I mean? You say it's symbolic to you, and there's a crown on your head, but
Hidden crown.
Hidden. You know what I mean? And the whole stance of it.
Yes.
So you know people,
Right.
my main say, I'm happy say I'm happy. You get what I say? I'm happy say the man happy, guys. And all of the Good Life team are the one family, you know what I mean? Guys, go over to the channel, my channel, go over to Good Life channel. Guys, you know, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channels, you know what I mean? Help us grow further. You know what I mean? Come over. If it's 4,000 people watch this video, if it's 10,000,
like
the video. You know what I mean? It now gonna take nothing. But the biggest support is you guys following and subscribe to us. Like it, comment. You know what I mean? Comment on it and let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you have learned from this experience and what you took from it. You know what I mean? So guys, I'm really thanking you for watching this broadcast. Like, it's something different.
Yeah, I love it, man. Guys,
right, they pull a story, you know.
It's deep, you know. And an easy thing we drop on them.
Yeah, that easy something, man. Full of story, but people, me, I'm telling them, I appreciate you guys out there, and I hope, Rondie, me, I tell them, I hope other artists inspired by this. You get me? I say,
enough YouTube that was the man that draw people.
Yeah, inspired by this. Jamaicans on a whole, inspired by this. Caribbean diaspora, Jamaicans overseas in the diaspora, inspired by this. And as I told people when I say subscribing is a movement you're subscribing to, it's an art movement. You know what I mean? I'm respecting. You know what I mean? When you see the video, you send it up. Rondie Pottinger Good Life and Tyrone Studio.
Tyrone Studio, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Remember guys, from my channel, go over immediately.
Yeah,
10,000. And I just, if 5,000 watch it, just, you know, when I just go to Tyrone Studio.
Yeah,
is
man.
it Tyrone _ Studio?
That's Tyrone Studio.
Tyrone Studio.
Yeah,
search for that. I'm gonna put it up on the video.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna put up his number too. So you can WhatsApp him on the pictures if you can travel. He'll sketch your pictures.
Yeah, man, and DHL send it straight
He'll
out.
send it
Yeah, man.
straight to you. This is this is archival paper,
Yeah,
so
man.
this will last 100 years,
Yeah, man.
right?
Yeah, man. And fix it if I go up on it, see. I go fix it.
Yeah, go.
Preserve it.
Preserve it.
You know what I mean? So no smudging can go on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If any way the people, the biggest support you guys can do is just let us know. Let me know. You understand? Let me know. If you want portraits painted, if you want it anyway, it can be shipped to you. There was a customer, she called me today and said, yo, I'm get my work. You get me? And she get it. And yo, she even make a video, she's celebrating like a birthday. So you guys just stop in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? My channel, you know, go over to Rondie.
Yeah,
Good, Jamaica Good Life. You know
So
what I mean?
let me ask you.
Yeah.
So them can even do a live video with you, and you draw them.
Yeah. That if you can live zoom it. If you want that experience, because it's the live experience, there's something about it when I tell them. I don't mind somebody can draw me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because there's something about doing it live. The anticipation of what to expect or what you'll get.
Mhm.
Because I know you're over there anxious, you know? You're
Mhm.
anxious, so go on.
Yeah.
Over there anxious,
yeah.
so go on.
It's like you say, you're interpreting
Yeah.
even the eyebrows. You say some has more here than the others.
Yeah.
You capture that.
Yeah, man.
You see me? You capture the space in between the eyebrow. One of the eyes smaller than one. One have more depth than the other. You even
Yeah.
capture
Yeah,
the
bridge.
journey.
Yeah, man.
You see me? You capture the thing. So when me I'll get to be 80 years old,
Yeah.
may I even look on the future.
Yeah, man.
The ones on me.
Yeah, man.
And now I go just I take a picture of it and
Yeah, man.
print it up even bigger.
Yeah, man.
You see me?
Yeah.
So me can print it on different mediums, glass.
Yeah, man.
You see
I
me?
hear that.
Yeah man, sign it. So I have to frame it.
Yeah, man.
You see me? And when my daughter come, I go bring her.
Yeah, man.
You see me? So you can sketch her.
Yeah.
You know, people, I don't know what to do.
Free.
My Lord, thank you so much. Give thanks.
Connection. Refreshing.
Hey.
Refreshing.
Yes, some of fans them say, Ron, they want to buy a t-shirt with you, you know. I put it on t-shirt for them, man.
Yeah.
Randy, give me a print, you know.
Yeah.
You see me?
Glad someone can offer that thing to you.
No, man, the people, see him there. All right, Tyrone, sign out your thing.
Yeah, people, just thank you very much for watching again, you know what I mean? Watching the whole broadcast. And you know what? We're not just doing art, we're changing lives, we're telling stories, we're getting history right here. And just what? Stay tuned and see you in the next video.